What it do? What it do? Tapping in with y'all, man, on this big block project. Give y'all a little update on it. I was out here working a couple days ago and ended up running to a roadblock with the cylinder head bolts. Initially, I was going with the 241 casting cast iron heads on this deal. About halfway into porting that mess, I ended up changing my mind. Between the porting it out and the parts I had already ordered for this thing and the labor it was going to take to get the parts installed, pretty close to assembled aluminum heads. So I ended up scrapping that project, and them doggone heads is liable to be mock-up or yard art by the time I get done with it. So yeah. Anyway, ended up running to a roadblock where the cylinder head bolts, I'd ordered the ARP joints for those heads. They're specified or whatever that they're supposed to be for cast iron heads. I knew that it was different for aluminum heads. I just didn't know why. So what I ended up doing was trying to install them anyway, and I found out that on the middle road that the head bolts are too short. On these specific heads that I got, and a whole lot of aluminum heads, the exhaust port is raised, and that area is exactly where the head bolts are too short at. So I ended up ordering another set of head bolts that'll work with these heads, and then I got some other little trinkets or whatever. So excuse me, I'll get y'all spun around, let y'all see what I'm working with so far. But from here on out, should be rocking and rolling, and fingers, toes, and eyes crossed. Should be able to get this motor dropped in this truck and hopefully even get it running. I still don't got a draw shaft for it though, so it is what it is, one step at a time. So I'll get it. But let me get y'all spun around real quick. Got the 360-degree thermostat housing. I normally run these deals right here, dealing with those serpentine setups, especially because you never know what you're going to end up running into as far as maybe the belt, air condition, or whatever. So you can basically move these things around wherever you need them to be. And they ain't that much money, and they got that seal under the bottom as opposed to dealing with that doggone gasket. You got to scrape it off every time you got to take it on and off. So yeah, you can take that for whatever that's worth, but I like it. So I got that. Like I said, the head bolt kit that I did end up having, that I started out with, is these 135 3601. Those are supposed to be specific for cast iron heads. The ones that I got was the 3603s. I haven't tried them yet. I just busted the box open, but that's the part number right there. It says this is supposed to work for iron or aluminum heads. I will let you guys know if I check back in with y'all on the next video and the head is torqued. Y'all know it worked. So yeah, so I got those there. I got my stainless steel header bolts. I'm gonna roll with those. I got the ceramic coated headers. It only made sense to get the stainless steel bolts instead of the black ones. And then I got my intake gasket. So I'm not quite sure if I'm a port match the intake yet or not. I'm gonna think about it, but we'll see. But that's what I got so far. At this point, the only thing I don't have for this engine is the serpentine setup, and I'm gonna go with CVF Racing on that deal. Check my bank account, piggy bank, lint in my pockets, and we'll see if I got enough money to buy that next week. So yeah, but this is where I'm at with the project. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these other head bolts out, get my new ones in there, and possibly get this head torqued, and then I can keep rolling on all my checks and balances as far as degree in the cam, top dead center, and getting the actual compression ratio number on this engine. I needed to pull the left side head off anyway. I got a sled gauge, and I can check how far the piston is sitting in the hole. So add that to the equation, and then that'll be the last part of what I need. So without talking this thing to death, that's basically where I'm at with this, and I will check back in with y'all hopefully tomorrow. Appreciate you for tuning in. I'm gonna check back in with y'all. Over and out. Peace.